ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ದೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಶಿವಾನಂದ್. ನಾವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಎ ಸಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಡಿ ಸಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಎ ಸಿನೇ ಯಾಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಈ ಹಿಂದೆ ಥಾಮಸ್ ಎಡಿಸನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ನಿಕೋಲಾ ಟೆಸ್ಲಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಬ್ಬರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಯಂಕರ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಥಾಮಸ್ ಎಡಿಸನ್ ಏನಂತಾನೆ ಡಿ ಸಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತಾನೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಿಕೋಲಾ ಟೆಸ್ಲಾ ಏನಂತಾನೆ ಎ ಸಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟೂ. ಟೆಸ್ಲಾ ಒನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಎ ಸಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. The value of AC is that voltage can be changed easily. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎ ಸಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಹೇಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಥ್ರೂ high voltage suffers much less loss in a long transmission lines, and then the voltage can be reduced for safe introduction into the home. Ridiculous reason thought by Edison. We don't need a long transmission line, he argued. Just place local burning generator every few blocks in the city. Thanks to Tesla, most of our power generation is done at a distant places, and I'm thankful for that. The right reason is wrong. Means Edison what thought means small generators across the city in a building, everywhere we need to use. But Tesla what he thought, AC can be generated in a longer distance, means a thermal power station or hydropower station, and can be transmitted over line. Here the maths, the power lost in a wire is given by L is equal to I was to be 2 by R, where L is the power loss to the heat, I is the current, and R is the resistance. Power transmitted is given by P is equal to V into I, where P is the power delivered to the customer, V is the voltage. So if you make a V big and I small, you can transmit the same power but reduce power lost. Means ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಥರ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ಆಯ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಹೈ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಹೈ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಡಿ ಸಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, but at the time there was no convenient way to reduce voltage for use in the home. These days with the advanced DC converter, DC voltage can be reduced. So many long distance transmission lines are now DC. They have several advantages, including fact that they use lower peak voltage since signal does not oscillate. They do not induce the eddy current losses in the ground from their fluctuating magnetic field. Note to the expert, in many the reason for the performing AC system over the DC. Engineer perspective ಆಗಿ ನೋಡೋದಾಗಿ, it is very easy to maintain and change the voltage of the AC electricity for a transmission and distribution. Plant cost of the AC transmission, circuit breaker, transformer, etc. much lower than the equivalent to DC transmission. From the power station, AC is produced so that better to use AC than the DC instead of converting it. When a large fault occurs in the network, it is easier to interpret in an AC system is the sine wave current will naturally tend to zero at the some point, making the current easier to interpret. It is easy to convert AC to DC rather than other way around. AC can be stepped up and back down with a transformer quite easy, whereas DC cannot, as a transformer rely on the constantly changing EMF electromotive force. If the DC was left at the supply voltage over very large distance, the voltage drop would be too great and wires would have to be enormously thick in order to carry the required current. Modern technology has brought about way to step up voltage of DC with the solid state circuitry and it is becoming a possibility for future, but still expensive and not quite as efficient and reliable as a good old transformer. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಥರ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಲಿ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಲಿ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ನ ಈ ಡಿ ಸಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಪ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಆಲ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಸಿ ರೆದರ್ ದೆನ್ ಡಿ ಸಿ. ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಹೈಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟಿಯಲ್ ಟು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ equipment to DC. Fairly high voltage DC can be quite dangerous. If you are grab a wire with a damaged insulation, it becomes very hard to release the hand from it as its muscles clamp up tight. This isn't say that grabbing an AC bare wire would be any good for you either, but you have more of chance to releasing yourself from it. Thank you very much for watching the technical session. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe it. Thank you.